Fiat's new Tempra represents a bold attempt by the company to move what is essentially a Tipo-sized car with a boot into the upper medium sector, where it'll be up against cars like the Sierra and Cavalier in the UK. Now, looking at the car, you might have thought it was more of a competitor for other booted versions of smaller hatchbacks like Ford's Orion and Volkswagen's Jetta. But Fiat maintain that moving up a class is justified by the quality and refinement they've built into it. Fiat say they've gone to great lengths to try and eliminate any shakes or rattles in the inside of the Tempra. It comes with two levels of trim. This is the SX version, and with it you get a rather garish electronic digital dashboard. Personally, I prefer the simple analog instruments of the base version. But you do get quite a sophisticated heating and ventilation system with optional automatic electronic temperature control. It's nicely trimmed inside. You get a folding armrest that's very comfortable, except you can't get the handbrake on very easily when it's down. But apart from that, plenty of elbow room, lots of leg room, and plenty of headroom too. Certainly competes well with the Cavalier Sierra class. The boot lid opens quite wide, but the lock looks rather hazardous to an unguarded forehead. Plenty of space in the boot for 3 suitcases. We put a couple of bags in as well, but you'd have to unload everything to get at the spare wheel, which lives under the boot floor. Power steering is only an option on this 1.6-litre version. I think it's almost essential. Power steering itself is a very nice system. It's nicely weighted, it's not too heavy, it gives you a very good feel of the road, and it also enables you to place the car very precisely and to exploit the excellent road holding. It's something that presumably you would buy this Fiat for over a Sierra or a Cavalier. It's well balanced, it doesn't understeer or oversteer, and if you had to escape from an emergency situation at speed, the car would stay very much on your side. It's fun to drive, but ultimately very safe. You can get into quite a comfortable driving position in the Tempra. The seats are supportive round the bends, and the steering wheel's at the right angle for me. You can adjust it up and down. Italians have concentrated all the minor controls on 2 stalks on either side of the wheel. Once you get used to it, it's a very convenient way of grouping them. There are 1.4, 1.6 and 1.8 injection engines available. This is the 1.6. It's got quite nice mid-range punch, but it's hardly the Italian brio that we used to get with their old twin-cam engines a few years ago, where you just let it scream its head off to get the ultimate in performance and hang low-down torque and flexibility. You can see why the Italians have done it, of course. They've got to appeal to a much bigger European market, but in doing that, you sometimes think they may have lost a little bit of their flair and character. So does Fiat's experiment to move Tempra upmarket succeed? Certainly it's quiet, refined and quite enjoyable, but it's against stiff opposition in a fiercely competitive market sector. It certainly won't be an easy task to make it a winner. The car will be launched in Britain this summer, and we'll know Fiat's pricing structure then.